I don't know. Some stuff got, I don't know. Some stuff just isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Player names, killer hook count, score events. Oh. Bloody prestige portraits. Enables or disables the highlights. Oh, I want that off. I don't want to know about that. Just stop telling me about it. Player card animations. Deep wound bar visibility. Okay. We good. Hello. I still get headaches. So, do you want to see something fun that they do? I like these. These are my favorite pairs. This is the Dooms that these are the Doom frames that Gunnar makes. But I like these a lot because they have their Amber Max tint. And they look like sunglasses, right? But they're not. It's their Amber Max tint's kind of like a dark orange yellowy tint, and it really is nice in this room when I'm streaming sometimes because it kind of blocks more of the light out. It makes everything very soft, which is kind of cool. So, let me see real quick. Let me go over here. You can. 1 second. 1 second. Let me turn on window capture so I can actually show you what I'm looking at. When you go into like Fallout, like the Fallout ones, they do a lot of collabs. There is the Amber Max tint option. I use these as sunglasses sometimes, but like not usually. Usually these are used for the stream room. So if that helps you, these are the Clear Pro tint. In case you're like, what? But yeah, they have Amber Max lenses that you can get, and I love them a lot actually. So are these? This is in pre-order, by the way. So Gunnar does a lot of like collabs with different companies. So they have like the Diablo ones. They have a Witcher collection with Ciri and Geralt. You can tell I'm tired. But the ones I was wearing were actually the Dooms. These are the Dooms that I was wearing with the Amber Max tint. So, if you hop over to the website, either use my link right there in chat or use my code, and then it helps me out. It helps you out, discounts and stuff. So, I appreciates it. They sponsor our Saturday streams, which is kind of cool. I think it's neat. I think it's really neat to work with them. Let me pop this over here and this over here. There we go. I think I fixed the game. I don't know. I got the English line. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. I was actually very surprised by that one. Yes, they do. From what I understand, they now have a store in Europe as well. So like they always shipped pretty much everywhere. But if you're on the other side of the world from me, it's now possible that it'll be a little quicker than it used to be because they already have a place over there or a warehouse or whatever over there. Anywhere. Everywhere. Wolf, hello. How are you doing? I feel like there was an update and they just haven't told me about it. There was a bug fix, but that was a few days ago. I don't know. Oh, wait. Store. Let's look at the store. I might have something to nope, I already claimed it. They did do a new cats and dogs collection, which is super cute. I love V's hair in this. Like, it's just so pretty. I should play more V. She's actually a really cool character. And then Tori also got one. But I'm kind of sad because the flannel is attached to the shirt, not the pants. So, for example, the flannel shirt disappears if you change the shirt. And like, I don't mind the shirt. I think the shirt's cool, but I wanted more customization and stuff. And so it's It's locked behind that, unfortunately. All right, let's show her. I think I scratched myself. Did I? Well, I'd already burned myself in the kitchen. I think I accidentally just scratched that. But yeah. Jason's finally. I am excited for people that are excited. I think it's really cool that we're finally getting him, that it's been 10 years and we're now getting a classic slasher again. That it feels like Jason should have been like year 4, right? Where I'm gonna be sad is if they did not license Friday the 13th, they only license Jason, because it means I don't get a Pamela skin. And I'm really sad about that. I wanted Pamela Voorhees to be like a legendary costume for Jason, and I don't know that we're gonna get that. But other than that, it's gonna be cool to have Jason in the fog finally. Yeah, there's a lot of copyright issues, which is probably why they were only able to license Jason and not Friday the 13th, because I think Warner Brothers might hold the license to the movies, but the Jason character copyright issues, I think, went back to the creator at some point. It's real weird. The copyright with Jason is real weird, which is why it took 10 years to see him appear in DVD. Some of it got handled a while back. I don't think it's perfect, but it was good enough to get licensing permissions. So I don't know. I'm waiting for the live stream that they'll do, obviously, when he's about ready to launch, so that we can see his perks and his play style. I want to see how he's gonna play. I'm interested, because like when they were gonna bring Chucky into here, I was like, how are you gonna make a doll scary? But they did the third person view, and I think that's pretty cool. So we'll see what Jason's powers are gonna be. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see new perks come into the game too, especially. A refresh would be, some fresh new stuff would be nice. And then after that, I will be very excited for the next original chapter, because I want my Twitch shirts. I'm a DVD content creator, right? I got into the Cool Kids Club. And they told me that the next OG chapter will be when we get our Twitch shirts in the content creator program. So I'm waiting for that original content so I can get my Twitch shirts. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. That is a lot of flashlights, y'all. Why so many flashlights? Do you guys want to see a cute dog? Cute dog. May I present? Cute dog. Anyway. All right. Let me get situated. And then we'll probably do a little just chatting after this match too. As well. But yeah, we had copyright issues with Jason. Oh my goodness. Let's go. I always forget how green this map is until I land in it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's green. It's so green, super green. I was watching. I think like in the last week I've watched The Fifth Element twice. That's a fun movie. I don't know. What's funnier about Fifth Element is growing up, I don't remember when it came out, but like it was always on TV at my dad's, because my dad had cable. So I would always, like, if it were on, I would watch it. The problem is I'd never seen the beginning of that movie until I was an adult. Every time I found it on TV, it was like a solid 15 to 20 minutes into the movie. And I did not know how that movie started. I remember finally buying a copy as a grown-up when I was like trying to build up my collection of movies. And sitting down to watch it for the first time and being so confused about like what was going on. I was like, this has never happened. Why is this in the movie? But yeah, I didn't know about the aliens coming to Earth or Aziz. I didn't know about Aziz. Aziz, light. Got him. Got him. My goodness. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Our follow alerts are silent, anonymous, in case you just want to lurk. I appreciate you all the same. How did I miss? Weird. Should probably just go find Leon. Oh, there's 2 Leons. I should go find all the Leons. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to smash this. You know what's funny in real life is that my name, people don't even use my legal name anymore. I'm just Zombie to like everybody I know. It's also really funny that like there are countless people out there that will find a content creator and their name is something ridiculous like Zombie or I don't know, Chucklefuck. And they'll be like, hi, you know, welcome in, I'm Chucklefuck. And people are like, yeah, cool, your name is totally Chucklefuck. I'm gonna refer to you as that forever and always. But we those same people won't respect it when their friend changes their name. What is wrong with you? The fuck? People are just weird. I'm gonna hit her. Nice. I'm gonna hit her again. No, she left. She left. You gotta be kind to your friends, y'all. Where did she go? I don't understand where she went. And that's not even me like pooping on streamers. Like obviously as a streamer, I think it's cool that like people and companies and businesses that you work with and stuff will call you by your content creation name, and I think that's wild. Like I get emails addressed to me like every day that's like, hey Zombie. I'm like, I guess that's just my name now. That's just my name now. Forever. Like some of my favorite streamers have been their fake made up name for so long that it's just who they are. And I love that. How did I miss? How did I miss? Like some of like some of my good friends online, I don't know their name. I know their content creation name. And that's their name. That's who they are. And I love it. I love this silly little like community we've built on Twitch. Like just Twitch in general, not like specifically mine, but like just this existence on Twitch where you can just be whoever or whatever and people will just call you that. I think that's wild. Especially when it's a really silly name. I think that's fun. Oh wait. I'm staring at you. I am staring you at the back of your head. How are you going to deception me, baby girl? Baby girl. How are you going to deception me? Cool. Got him. The trailer for Jason. So I have a funny thing about that trailer. So I woke up this morning, somebody had posted it in gaming. I think it was Zach. And so I went to watch it. And the part that I thought was funny about that trailer, and this is just me nitpicking, because like I have nothing better to do with my life. Was he picked up the machete first, which I get, building anticipation. I got it, brand recognition, we're doing it. I get that. The problem is the machete is now in his hand, right? When he picks up the mask. He brings the mask up to his face, and you can see that the mask has straps that go around the back of your head to hold said mask in place, right? However, he does not have a free hand to stretch the straps around the back of his head. He just magically somehow puts the mask on with one hand and the straps just disappear, right? And I thought that was funny, and I don't know why it bothered me other than I'm weird, man. I'm weird. That's just who I am as a person. It is what it is. Weird as all get out. Oh, she messed that up on you. That's funny. We'll watch the trailer. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, how did I miss? Panda, you're really good at hitting those 20s, which is fun. What is this Leon doing? What is this Leon doing? That's a fun dance party, actually. That's a fun one. I kind of messed that match up, but that's okay. Time to go. Time to get. You're not getting a blind, baby girl. I brought Lightborn. Sorry. I brought Lightborn. All right, give me a sequence. I am going to go over here. I had already had that match queued up, which is the only reason we ended up finishing it. However, we are in our Gunnar sponsored segment, so I'm going to go over here. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Why does it do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Goofy thing. OBS is so goofy. I love them, but like, come on now. There we go. Oh, there we go. Can I click out of that? Boom. I'm gonna go to here, and we are. Oh no, I remember why I did that. It was so you guys could see the code. Cool. And we are gonna go to. Oh, actually, we're gonna go to the BOGO. So, buy one get one Maverick Suns. Basically, you buy sunglasses from them, and you will get the Maverick Suns as an additional pair. So it's buy one get one right now on the sunglasses, which is pretty cool. So, there you go. There you go. No, you're good. I was just vibing. I got to talking about how silly Twitch is and got distracted. How are you, Ontario? It's good to see you. Thanks for the fun match. No, I was distracted. I sometimes what's funny is like sometimes I talk too much during a match and I like accidentally 4K, and then other times I'll get to talking during a match and all the gens will be done and like the gates open and I'm like, okay. Whoops. It's just how it goes. It's fine. I ain't mad. Y'all were great. But yeah, no, I love Nemesis. Nemesis is so much fun. But anyway, I should actually move me. So you guys can see what's going on here. You know what I need to do? I need to add an image. To screen one. All right. We're gonna, add existing is what we're gonna do. Where is it? Gunnar one? Yes, we are gonna add that. We're gonna put it right here. Here. We're gonna put it here. Actually, no, we're not. We are gonna do the code zombie is what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is go over here. Image existing. Where is it? Gunnar zombie? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Just make that kind of tiny. Boom. A little tinier, actually. I wish this would work. Boom. There you go. Cool. Sable, close that pal. I saw that. Oh my god, that made me laugh so hard. I was like, well, he dodged it, but like that Sable really messed that up. That was funny. That was really funny, actually. It made me laugh. So, I think I commented on these last time we were looking at sunglasses as ones I didn't remember like Gunnar having and really liking them. They need to send me these. These are the ones I need to get. I don't know. I just really like aviators though. I'm not gonna lie. I very much like aviators. They look like, I don't know. I think they look good on me in a retro way. Boom, boom. Oh, the Reapers are sold out. I do find it interesting that we were, oh, these are pre-order too. Okay, I was gonna say I thought these had already launched and I was very confused because we're still waiting on the Fallout ones to launch too. So I was confused. But no, the Dex ones are up for order, up for pre-order. So if you don't want sunglasses, you can actually get these in a yellow tint or the Amber Max tint, and they are on pre-order. So, but what we're gonna do is look at the sunglasses because those are on sale right now. No, I think it's cool that Jason's finally coming to the fog. I want to see more about him before I decide. Not like if I care, but like if I decide that I'm gonna add him to my lineup. I think it's neat that we finally get him. I think like as one of the, OG slashers, he belonged in this game a long time ago. The copyright was just really messed up. So it wasn't gonna happen. My concern is how he's going to be different from Trapper. As long as they manage to not just make him a very push, like, it's fine if he's another M1 killer. It's fine. It's just they've made all these other killers very complicated the last few licensed chapters, and it's going to be weird if they don't put that kind of effort into Jason, if that makes sense. Like, if he's just an M1 killer, I'm going to be like, okay. But knowing DBD, that's not how it's going to be. They're going to put effort into it. So I'm excited to see what they come up with, is where I'm at on that. I'm excited to see what they come up with. These are the clicks, the Fallout ones, the Dooms. I just need these as sunglasses, honestly. These are the ones that I have in Amber Max. But I should get these in sunglasses too. I don't know why. I just really love the Doom frames. Like, on me, I don't even care if they don't look good. I just love these. The Amber Max ones. Amber Max. Sorry, it's blurry. Anyway. The Dooms are my favorite. The Dooms are my favorite. No, I was gonna say something else about Jason, and I forget what. But where's my mouse? Oh my god. What else was I gonna say about Jason? Oh, we disconnected. Uh-oh. I think the launch was a lot of fun. Like, that trailer was really cool. And the live stream with just a cabin for however many hours was a lot of fun. However, I think it would have been funnier if they had not have announced it. Like, if they just randomly went live and it was just an image of a cabin, I think that would have been funnier. Like, 13 hours, no explanation, would have been a lot funnier than what they did. I haven't played a Legion in a few streams, so let's do some goofy Legion stuff. Goofy Legion stuff. Is that what I normally bring? I think that's what I normally bring up in here. We're gonna do the blue pink knife is what we're gonna do. All right. Customizations, butty. I think. Yeah, I think that's usually what I bring. Oh, I know what's different. It's the mask. It's usually this mask. Okay, yeah. That looks better. That looks better. This looks a lot better. I really hope the shop does really well and I can eventually just quit the grocery store all the way. Because then I could spend half my time streaming, half my time running a shop, and that would be the dream. The dream. I don't know. The last time I ran this shop, I had more free time than I do currently. And so I was able to do, like, when I was in the shop and it was kind of slow, if I wasn't actively working on something for the shop, I had free time to, like, edit clips and post on socials and plan events for stream and all this other stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like streaming then was a lot better because I was more focused on it. Right now, I'm just all my free time is the grocery store, real talk. The grocery store and adult errands. Working at the grocery store, going to the grocery store to shop for my own groceries, cleaning the house, doing maintenance on things. I don't know. I just don't have any free time. Also, because I have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I get up between 4 and 5 in the morning. Most days I'm too tired on my off days to not sleep in, and so it's like kind of ruins my sleep schedule. I'm not gonna lie. But the mall doesn't open until like late morning, so I will get to sleep in most days no matter what because I don't have to be at the mall until mall hours. So late morning, so I can get up, I can have a cup of coffee and breakfast, I can take Bolter to the dog park. Bolter's actually gonna get to go with me to work, which is cool. I have a kitty corral on the and I said kitty, not kitty. I have a dog corral on the throne wish list that I'll be picking up to contain him within the shop for when people need to shop. But yeah, he'll get to go hang out with me most days. And he's calmed down a lot, which is cool. Back when I had the shop initially, he was still young and excited about everything and nervous around people and stuff like that. So he didn't get to go with me very often, but he's calmed down a lot in these past few years. So I don't think it's going to be an issue this time. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Also, this shop is big enough to have a doggy playpen in it and it not take up the majority of the space. So we should be good to go. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. I feel like everybody was over here and then they scattered and vanished. Like, no trace. Zero trace of people. Which is wild. Absolutely wild. I'm going to announce this in Discord too, but we're going to run an experiment tomorrow on stream. I do stream on Sundays. We're going to run an experiment tomorrow on stream. And I'll talk about it more in the Discord, but what I need you to tell me after watching stream tomorrow is did you see ads tomorrow specifically? I wanna try something. And what ads did you see? Real talk. But I'll have a better explanation of it tomorrow. Ma'am, I'm just gonna chase you around this forever. I hope you're cool with that. All right, whatever, man. Oh, that's what you're doing. You wanted a flashlight. You wanted flashlight. Got it. Understood. Do it, and then let me hit you in the face. Got her. Got her. Wee. She's gonna be real sad when she realizes I have Lightborn. That's like my toxic trait as a killer main, is that I bring Lightborn on everybody because I don't like flashlights. Flashlights just ruin the game. I can't with people and their flashlights. It's so silly. It would make more sense if the survivors smacked the killers upside the head with the mag light as a way to stun them than it does to blind somebody with a flashlight. I feel like it's goofy. That you can blind a killer with a mag light when that makes no sense. Especially with Wesker. He wears sunglasses by default. I don't get it. But me personally, were I carrying a very hefty mag light into a match, I would just be hitting people with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's more effective, honestly. Four mag lights against one killer. We're gonna win this one, boys. You know? When you join the Discord, just keep in mind, there is a 10-minute wait before it opens up and lets you like post in channels and stuff. And that's intentional. It's like 10 to 15 minutes, but usually it's only 10. So basically you'll join the Discord in about 10 minutes after you agree to the rules and read them and stuff. You'll be able to see the entirety of the Discord. You can use that 10 minutes after reading the rules to like tell people about yourself in administration. Introduce yourself. However, while you will be able to join voice channels, you will not be able to talk in them. And what'll happen is I will, if we're ever in a voice channel together, I'll assign you voice channel permissions then. Why am I chasing you? You just got off the hook. I don't want you. Let's go find somebody else. And that's just because we had a lot of bot problems initially, and that solved those problems. So yeah, I might be doing an additional channel eventually. People are calling it a honeypot channel. And essentially what it is you set a bot up to auto ban and block anybody that posts in the honeypot channel. And the reason for that is sometimes you'll get bot rated and bots will start just spamming stuff in every channel in the Discord. And so if someone posts in that channel and they get automatically kicked from the Discord, it solves the bot problem. It's like an automatic thing. I will probably be implementing that. It's gonna be next month before I get around to it. I'm gonna be so for real with you. But I just want to warn you guys that like, it will be like very obvious which channel not to post in. But if you think it's funny and you do it anyway, I'm not unblocking you. You're just out. So don't be a child. Don't be a child. But I think that'll take some of the weight off of like me and the mods in case we ever do get bot rated. A lot of times the bots like the hate raid nonsense is solved by that 10-minute wait. That really takes care of a lot of it. But I think an additional step might be funny. Go through. Yeah, no, you're good. All good. Welcome to the Discord. We do a lot of game nights in there. Most nights I'll spend like an hour or two in the voice chat, chit-chatting with people while playing a game, whether it's DVD or marathon or resi or whatever. We all just kind of vibe and chit chat. If you ever see anybody in a voice channel, it's open permission, like open invite to join us. You don't need an invite specifically to do so. Just jump in. You don't have to talk. There's a text channel in the Discord that you can type in. If you don't have the spoons for chit chatting or you don't have a mic. Yeah, we just vibe. Been playing a lot of marathon lately. Also, if we're playing a game you own and you want to join in, you totally can too. But otherwise, I just share my screen so people can kind of see what's going on. That's generally how it works. So we have fun over there. Woo! Eerie! Where'd she go? I lost her. There she is. Eerie, thank you for the 42 months. Tier 2 is wild work. I appreciate you so much. It's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. So her username is Boo Boo Laboo. This survivor, but all I saw was Labubu. And it reminded me that the other day, I was in a shop that was selling like a plastic case cover thing for Labubus, and it was shaped like one. It was just like it was form fit to look like a see-through Labubu as a case. And all I could think about was getting one of the cases to make a curse jar out of. Would it not be funny if like something ruined your life and it was in the shape of a Labubu? Would that not be wild? That would be wild. I think that would be really funny. Hi, Duncan. Have games been pretty good so far? We got kind of rolled over with a nemesis, but I was talking, so I got distracted. I ain't gonna lie. And then we are doing our little Gunnar sponsored segment, so I'll chit chat about them on occasion. They do sponsor our Saturday streams. They make the glasses that I'm wearing. And we just been vibing all night. It's been a good night. Been a good day, honestly. I was kind of just I slept late, but you know, it's fine. I work the next several days in a row, so I'm gonna get sleep while I can. Goodness. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway. Where in the world? I've lost something. Oh, there it is. Properties. Boom. Perfect. No, we'll just leave these up so that you guys can see that the sunglasses are on sale, and then that way I'm not lying to anybody. But yeah, no, doing good. And thank you again for the 42 months. Let me write you down real quick while I'm thinking about it. Am I tangled? I'm tangled. Where is my pen? Oh, there it is. Ow. You've done everything? Cool. Yeah, give the Discord like 10 minutes and then you'll be able to hang out and post and talk and do all the things. Hello, Tinsley, welcome in. You guys are so good. I'm sorry for Lightborn. Flashlights hurt my face. They do. I will I would love to show you a cute dog though to make up for it. He cute. Error. No problem. Flashlights hurt. I hate them. I hate flashlights. They make me sad. They make me sad. It's gonna be his birthday. Well, we're gonna celebrate his birthday in a couple weeks. So that's who Bolter is. That's this person. My dog is named Bolter. And his birthday party will be June 7th. I am cautiously excited about Jason, is how I'm going to put it. I'm not mad about it, and I'm happy for people that are excited about it. I want to know more first, though. Where I am disappointed is that his mom's probably not going to get added to the game because of licensing issues. And I did really want Pamela Voorhees in my game. I ain't gonna lie. It's what I wanted. I wanted Pamela Voorhees. I did. But that's okay. We can't always get what we want. We can't always get what we want. Unfortunately. You know? What is it, June 10th? I think it's going to be June 10th. We're going to learn more. And that I'm cool with. I'm cool with learning more. I think the character, like the announcement, was actually a lot of fun, though. Like, that stream was silly. It was very silly. I'm here for it, though. All right. We've got a handful of flashlights, but that shouldn't be too bad. Got a Fung, a Leon, a Kate, and an Ada. I wonder if Leon and Ada are teamed up. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway. Is this still? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. My Wesker buttons. I'm still getting used to having a soundboard to my right. I'm still getting used to it. So that's why it's not been implemented too much. I'm still figuring it out. You know what I didn't do was check Elgato sales the last like 2.5 days. They're having a massive sale this week, and I keep forgetting to check. Boom. Elgato week. There we go. Burp. And away we go. Hello. They rage baited me. Did you not like the live stream? The 13 hours of the like 30 seconds of a cabin? Of a cabin? You didn't want to watch a cabin in the woods? Yeah, you don't want to. I should have just hit him. I felt scammed. Oh, did you actually sit through like all 13 hours of it, or like what was going on there? Did you just go in my basement? No, you turned around. Okay. I was very confused there. I don't understand what just happened. Tapped out an hour in. Gotcha. Yeah, I get that. How did I miss that? There we go. She missed it too, though, so it's fine. Ooh, I love when they do this. Love it. I had it pulled up. Oh, he's over there. I had it pulled up while I was working in my craft room, as we call it. I did have that stream pulled up, and then like have 2 monitors. Well, that's not true. I have a monitor in there, but it's hooked up to the laptop, so, like, technically I have 2 monitors. So I had the DVD stream pulled up on the laptop screen, and then I had a movie playing on the other one. But I did end up going to bed before I even, like, noticed anything change on it. Like, apparently every so often you would see something, like, in the background or something would dart by on the screen, whatnot, and what have you. I never saw any of that. I ended up just going to bed. I figured it was a countdown to something and it was gonna be a while. Those were the vibes I got. Those were definitely the vibes I got. So, where did Kate go? I don't understand where the Kate went. Are they running over each other? Or is this just Ada? I don't want to go after Ada again. She's on death hook. I just lost track of Kate was the only problem. Okay. Whatever. Hi. It was honestly really funny checking in on DVD creators and seeing them hallucinate. Right. There was one, I think it was Joe. He has a clip, I think, on TikTok where something like darted by the screen or by the cabin and he like screamed. But I don't know what it was. Cause like his TikTok is on a tiny screen. And so like I don't know what it was. It looked like some kind of black blob and on a bicycle is like almost what I thought it was. I was so confused. But I feel like as a DVD creator, the other DVD creators should have known it was going to be a really long wait. And the fact that some of them were like tuned in expecting something instant was kind of funny. It's like, this is obviously going to be a gimmick for something. Like they're gonna make us wait. I don't know that like I think if I had been streaming, I would have given it an hour and then been like, oh, this is actually going to be like something, right? We'll just we'll just move on and come back later. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just aware that DVD likes to do goofy stuff like that. Other people don't know. Anyway, hello, Trans. How you doing? I screamed and cried. It's a big deal. That his licensing has cleared up enough for him to be in the fog finally. I get why they picked him for the 10-year. I do. I wanna know more though. I wanna know more. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Perfect gift. Happy birthday. Where did Kate go? Oh, there she is. No. If I hadn't known immediately that they were gonna like it was gonna be a big countdown to something, if I had been streaming it, and there had been like and I was like, well, maybe they're doing something after an hour max, I'd have been like, oh, this is gonna be a thing. Like it's gonna be a minute. Like we'll watch the highlights tomorrow, right? But yeah, no, I pulled that stream up. Like I said, I was working on a skirt for Ren Fair and I pulled that stream up and it was probably like maybe 20 minutes in which I was not paying attention to it because I was sewing. But it was probably within 20 minutes. I was like, this is going to be an all-night countdown. Like I'll wake up to whatever this is. Still had it pulled up, but Did not, like, I knew. There's no way you don't know. Come on now. Hi, Y, how you doing? Well, he streamed the whole thing. Well, now I kind of want the bike dude emote, not gonna lie. Kind of want it. So, the better way, the one thing I wish they had done with the cabin stream is just not have announced it. They should have just not had any kind of discussion stream, or it should have been a separate thing. Like whatever little stream thing they had going on where they were actually on camera, like that should have been its own event at some other time. What would have been funny is if they had just gone live without telling anybody, and it was 13 hours of a cabin with the occasional bike dude loop. That would have been funnier. People just like, oh my God, behavior's live. Let me see what they're doing. Why is it a cabin? Holy crap. Let me like stare at this. Oh crap. Bike dude scared me, for 13 hours. That would have been funny. Announcing it, I think, it's not how I would have done it. I like to be goofy with stuff, so it would have been a surprise stream that I warned nobody about. That's how I would have done it. I think that would have been funnier. Oh goodness. I would have just randomly gone live, not ever told anyone. That's me though. I'm a troll. I'm a bit of a troll. I am. Told no one ever. Just live suddenly. But no, it's gonna be a big deal. I want to know more before I form like any kind of expectation, but like I get it. It's about time. It's about time. Like, let's be so for real. If the copyright hadn't been such a butt all these years, it would have already happened, but I get it. Well, no, like nobody's gonna. They're the only people that are gonna sit through 13 hours of it are streamers, and obviously you would have been watching it probably with a streamer. Like I totally get that, but I think they should have just like gone live without announcing it. I think that would have been funnier, because like then there would have been DVD. Like they could have let the content creators in their like little in the content creators club, like, hey, we're gonna have a surprise stream at this day and time if you want to live stream it or co-stream it or whatever. Like they could have told us that, but I think like as a whole, they should have just gone live and been like, what is it, for 13 hours. I think that would have been funny. You think this would have happened? I don't know, because the problem with Friday the 13th as a game is that licensing got messed up like immediately. Because from what I understand with the Friday the 13th game is that they had updates planned for that. They had chapters and updates and all whatever you want to call it planned for that game. And then something happened with the licensing and they just weren't able to do anything, and then it, got shut down, because that's just what Gun does. But this is happening solely because the licensing on Jason is cleared up a little bit. It has very little to do, I think, with that game, because Gun had already lost the license. It just is what it is. So, I don't know. So hold on one second. I'm gonna tell you about Gunnar in just a sec, but I want to see what Elgato's got on sale right now. Nope. You got nothing I want, baby girl. I was really hoping this Stream Deck XL would go on sale, but it doesn't. It does not appear like it's going to. Yeah, it's just the 15 key. I don't think the 32 key is on sale. Let me find out. Nope, it's sure not. That makes me sad. I was really hoping the big one would go on sale so I could do things. Ooh. Ooh, I think it's gonna storm out here. I think it's gonna storm out here. A lot of the other stuff is on sale, but what is this? I don't understand how this works. Does it work just like a Stream Deck? I'll have to look into that later. Anyway, do not forget that Saturdays are sponsored by Gunnar. Right now, they are having a sunglasses sale. I want to say it's buy one pair of sunglasses and get the Maverick Suns for free. So if you've been wanting to try out some Gunnar stuff, and you need some sunglasses, this is the way to do it. Let me see here. There they are. So it's this pair here that you'll be getting one of. And I love me some aviators, so I'm here for it. And when you're shopping over there, you're going to use this code zombie for a discount. There you go. There you go. We're going to play some DBD in between. 1 minute trailer. You know what's really funny is I don't think of Jason when I see a hockey mask, and that might be sacrilege. But I think of the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie when I see a hockey mask. And it's not because I hate Jason. It's not because I don't know who Jason is. It is legitimately that's what I think of when I see a hockey mask, is that movie, that terrible movie, just burned into my brain for however many decades I've been alive. So it is what it is, but you know, he's one of the four, right? When it comes to slashers. When you mention a slasher, it's one of four that people think of, and it's going to be Freddy, Ghostface, Michael, and Jason. Those are the ones that everybody knows. So eventually he was going to have to show up in this game. Like, there was no way he was never, like, it wasn't, unless the license didn't clear up ever, but like, he was gonna be in this game eventually. Like, it's just how it was gonna go. I do not love Slender Man. For this game, we might see him one day. My discomfort with Slenderman is that, like, that little girl that got, like, murdered or almost murdered because her friend had early onset, like, mental illness, and thought she was serving Slenderman. That's where I get uncomfortable with him. Like, as a cryptid, I think, like, he's very well known. But I don't love that cryptid because of the things that happened, or like with that. And that's just me personally. We got dude on a bike. Oh geez. Does he have a name? Did we name, is the dude on the bike named James? Like, what? Yeah. Like, I feel like they knew they were bringing Jason to this game for a while, and they just decided that, like, the 10th anniversary was going to be the best bet. I think obviously this has been planned for a while, and they just chose the 10th to be like it, which I'm totally fine with. I'm totally fine with it. I have my favorite killers. I am glad other people are very happy. I think it's cool. Yeah. Oh, Tofu named Bike Dude James. That's kind of funny. So, Initially, I would have said no, they'll never bring Pennywise to this game because they already have Clown. But they're bringing Jason to this game even though we already have Trapper. So now I think it's a thing that could happen. I don't know that it will. It's probably unlikely. But I'm not ever gonna say never. Because I thought the same thing with Jason. I like originally like once the licensing kind of got cleared up, I was like, well, maybe. But like initially, like when I first got into this game and was learning about everything, I was like, Jason's never gonna happen because we already have Trapper. And I thought the same thing with Pennywise. Like that's never gonna happen because we have Clown. But I'm not gonna say never now. Like maybe. Who knows? They offer him enough money. But I don't know. It is raining like crazy outside right now. Like crazy outside right now. It's been storming the last like however many days. And I'm like, I like it because it cools off for a little while, but then it just gets warm again. And it makes me sad. But yes, we're gonna celebrate Bolter's birthday party in June. It'll be a Sunday, June 7th. We'll have I'll give him a little pup cake and some other stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. And he has some stuff on my throne list if you want to see him like interact with it on stream that day. So no pressure or anything, but there's treats and stuff on there. I might add some more treats and stuff. It's just my initial, I added a couple of things today. So but again, I'm never going to say never because I thought the same thing with Jason and it happened. So personally, I would rather Pennywise not be in this game because Tim Curry's version of Pennywise still freaks me out. The new Pennywise rendition, I don't care about him. He's not that creepy. Tim Curry Pennywise freaks me out. I don't want him in this game. I'll never play Survivor again. But they're still making like, and the thing is too, like, again, with Never Say Never, is that they're still making Stephen King films and series and shows. So like, obviously he's not that strict on his like licensing deals. He just, never say never is all I'm going to get at. Cause I would have said never on Jason. Quite honestly, I would have said never on Jason, but we got Jason. So who knows? Who knows? Anything's possible. We might get a dragon next, you know? I'm not saying Bill did a bad job as Pennywise, because I don't think he did a bad job. I'm just old and jaded now, and it doesn't scare me. I saw my mom loves Stephen King. Like when I was growing up, loves Stephen King. I have seen every Stephen King movie at least once. Up until modern, like anything that like came out when I was a kid or before, I have seen it probably a handful of times. My mom loves Stephen King. The modern stuff, not really my thing. I'm not a huge Stephen King fan. It's whatever, but she's read them. She's read all of his works, like up until like maybe 10 or 15 years ago. Okay. My mom liked to watch those movies when I was a toddler, right? I was like 2 or 3 years old, laying on her bed while she did laundry, and we were watching Tim Curry's version of it. I am still traumatized from that. I was scared of clowns and balloons until I was like 12 and a half. We went to the carnival, to the circus once, and I was sat in the back row with my mom, and she had to run to the bathroom. But she had to wait until the clowns had like gone by us, because she had to warn them like, hey, don't come up here. Like, kids freaked out by you. And the dude was like, cool. But she had to wait for him to pass us by before she could leave, because she could not leave me alone there. with those clowns. I was so freaked out. Now, like a year or two later, we went back and they no longer scared me. Like it was whatever at that point. But yeah, no. Tim, I don't love watching Tim Curry's It. Like he peeks out from behind the laundry and I'm just like, I remember being scared of this because this dude is freaky. I am now old and jaded. Bill's performance of him came out after I was grown up. Does not like bother me. I can watch the Bill Skarsgård one. I don't care about it. But he did a good job, but he's just not scary. But Tim Curry freaks me out. I don't, which is funny because Rocky Horror is like amazing and I love it. I love it. But not Pennywise. I don't even know what the Lawnmower Man is. Ring traumatized me. Still the scariest thing in the world to me. The funny thing about The Ring, I don't remember how old I was when it came out. Ringu is scary. The OG Ring movies, those actually are scary. I mad props to those. When The Ring came out in America, I was young enough that I was still taking ballet lessons, but old enough that my parents had split. And my dad had cable. My mom did not. So we were at my dad's, me and my younger brother. He's like 5 years younger than me. I got up one morning at my dad's and I went to my brother's bedroom because I heard the TV going and it was really early. So nobody else in the house was awake. And it was really early and I got up, I heard his TV going and usually like he would turn it off before he went to sleep. And like, you have to understand, he's 5 years younger than me. I am not quite in middle school yet, if I had to guess. So I go in his room and it's the beginning of the movie, The Ring. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna watch this. And I was like, aren't you scared? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay. So I sat down to watch it with him. And by the end of it, we were both like, oh, okay, I guess that's it. Why? Because like I was in my ballet lessons, I had women in other classes that like, because this was like a ballet school. They had a bunch of different classes and they were like grown women. In some of these classes, like 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old women. And they had been discussing that movie like the week before and how bad it had freaked them out. And then my brother at like the young age of like 7, maybe, was just tanking it. Did not affect him at all. And I'm sitting in the room watching it with him, expecting to be terrified. And it was just kind of like, okay. Now I have watched Ringu. Ringu was good. Ringu is freaky for what it is. But like the American one just... not really it. Grudge is even worse. The American Grudge is so funny. It makes me laugh every time that I watch it. It's so goofy. The special effects in that movie were terrible. Loved it so much. I think the book is actually kind of creepy too. I will admit the Ring book is actually kind of freaky as well, which is cool. It is raining so hard outside. Guys, don't forget tonight is sponsored by Gunnar. I am wearing their Toki Dokies. I want to say Crystal Kingdom, but they also have Digital Princess. And if you hop over to the Gunnar website, you can buy a pair of sunglasses and get one for free. No code needed. But if you are shopping for other stuff, you're going to use code zombie right here for a discount. Juan the Grudge. Yes. No, the original, yes. The American. Anytime it seems that America is going to remake a Japanese horror film, it's not good. The original in Japanese is very good. The remake is not. The American version is a little lackluster, unfortunately. But maybe that's just me. Also, I'm old and jaded, okay? Nothing scares me anymore. I remember as a kid being terrified of The Shining because of that woman in the bathtub. I rewatched The Shining like 4 or 5 years ago for the first time since I was a toddler. And we got to that scene and I was like, oh, this isn't scary and her makeup's really bad. So I get needing to like rewatch it to conquer your fear. Like it helps. Watching stuff as an adult that scared you as a child, you're like, oh, this isn't scary. Unless it is Pennywise, Tim Curry's Pennywise. If it's Tim Curry's Pennywise, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I don't need to be conquering any trauma. I'm not rewatching that. I totally would. It doesn't scare me anymore, but I still don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go over. Let me see. Did Crystal Kingdom Digital Princess? I think these are the ones I'm wearing. Yes, I'm wearing Digital Princess from the Tokidoki collection. They do come in clear and amber, so I think I'm wearing the clear ones here, but you can also get them in amber if you want. American remakes are usually pretty bad. They're not great. They make me sad, but that's okay. It's okay. They make me a little sad. Let's pop over here and let's redeem myself with a nemesis match. Redeem myself. Redeem. Boom. Okay. I feel like there was something else. Oh, I need to add an add-on because I don't have one. That's fine. That's fine. Do I have... Oh, I don't have any offerings either? Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Willie, how you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so good. I hope you're having a great night. We're just vibing with our Gunnar sponsored stream. We will bring a Mori because I have 33 of them. And no reason not to bring a Mori because of that. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of got to. Nemesis is fun. He's goofy. He just smacks people in the back of the head, and I think that's really funny. I think that's really funny. I'm like, him and Zeno, they're really good for meme builds. They really are. They're just goofy characters, and I love them. I love both of them. Both of them are fun. Got glitter on them. I cut them short this week because we're going to be going to Ren Fair at some point, and I didn't want to have to, like, deal with it. So, they're short. I'm cool with it. I don't know how late I'm streaming tonight. But I think what I will do is after stream, I might bring the skirt I'm working on in here because it's just paint. I think I'm gonna work on painting it while watching something on my computer. He's running. He runs so funny. His running animation is so goofy in this game. I was watching Zach play RE3, the OG RE3 in the Discord. How fast he is in the original versus how fast he is in the remake is so goofy. I don't even I like he's so fast in the original. Like, how do you even dodge that? Versus the remake where he's actually just kind of fast walking instead of running. Hello. Got him. What is this guy doing? Got him. Go away. Oh, what's funny to me is how the perspective we see of the killer versus like when you're playing as Killer, the perspective you get with both his hands up and stuff, versus what survivors see. The survivors have a totally different animation, and that's funny to me. I think that's funny. Nice. Nice. Man, I can't wait to be in my shop. Y'all don't even understand, like, how excited I'm gonna be. Boom. Ooh, basement's here. Heck yeah. Basements. Ooh, I applied, not reapplied. I applied for another Frame Fatale's speedrunning event. They're doing a summer event, and I'm gonna see if they'll let me run Resi on it again. Because I have not learned 9. Since I haven't learned 9 yet, we're gonna see if they'll let me run Resi 2 again. But I will let you know. We'll let you know. That does mean in prep for possibly being picked for the show, that Tuesdays are very likely going to be our speedrun days. As a heads up, so Tuesdays will probably be a little speedrun here and there when I have the mental capacity for it. I mean, most of it's just memory at this point, but I still need to practice. There's some new strats out there that I want to like get down, so that makes stuff a lot faster. Hello, Shable. Hello, Shable. What are you doing, you weirdo? Cool. Hi, Cass. How you doing? Good to see you. I just need to sign the lease on the shop. I need that. So what I think is happening, and I meant to go by there today, but like taking Bolter to the dog park was way more important because he hasn't been in a few days. What I think is going on is the shop space I want is very likely like empty, but it probably needed like a fresh coat of paint, and some holes in the walls patched and cleaned and stuff because the other shop had to move out. So I feel like I'll probably sign the lease at some point, like late this week, and have it, June 1st. Okay, just eating some leftover mac and cheese. I had mac and cheese for dinner too. I graduated last week. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I'm so proud of you. I don't remember if you told me or not. But I have a terrible memory, so that could just be me, unfortunately. That could have just been me. But congrats. I'm so proud of you. What is she doing? Got her? Thought for sure she was going to throw that pallet. It's anyone's guess, right? I don't know. I don't think you did, but yes, it's cool either way. What's your which next plan? What you gonna do next? You got the gift, you really do. Oh, it's over here. I went the wrong way. Yes, okay though. Yeah, I kind of figured they were gonna get that one done. All right, let's kick the ass. Congratulations. That's kind of okay. Oh no, that one made me laugh. Is someone in here? I hear somebody. Do you hear somebody? I heard a survivor. There she is. There she is. Hi. Oh, geez. I have one gen ed class to take, get my diploma in August. Start working in September, gonna work second shifts, and eventually I'll go back to get the 4-year. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I remember when I got my associates, like it took me like a decade to get my associates just because I quit for a really long time and then ended up going back. But it was really cool when I finally got it. I was like, heck yeah. I am the first on my mother's side that I know of to have some form of a college education. But I think my dad's side of the family, I think my sister beat me to it because she's a cardiologist. But also she has like 20 years on me, so you know, it's not like I had a way to race her to that. Real talk. My dad's old. He had children for a really long time. A lot of children for a really long time. That's a pretty good dad joke. I don't know, it made me laugh. So I'm here for it. Okay, Steve has been hooked once, so we're cool to chase the Jane. Cool. She had a head start, yeah, you know, like I feel like if we had been born at the same time, I would have beat her to it. Because of the age I was when I got mine versus when she went back to school, but no, she got a 20-year head start on me, so yeah, no. Yeah, no. But yeah, I forget. Like I think she went to school to be a nurse while she was working a different job. And that job did kind of pay for the education. So then she got her nursing degree and then went past that and went like kept going to school to become a doctor, and then she specialized at some point to be a cardiologist. I don't remember though, because like again, I was very little. I was quite young when she was doing all that. Nice. Nicely done. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Punchy punch punch. Cool. But nah, anytime someone tells me they graduated, I'm always like, I'm really proud because it's hard. It's difficult. Getting an education right now is so difficult. Whee. All right, let's see if we can find Steve. Hey, it's Steve. I found Steve. Hi, Steve. How you doing? You were so close though, man. You were so very close there, and then it just did not work out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that didn't quite pan out. But hey, everybody's been hooked twice, so we're good to go. Everyone's been hooked twice, so we good. We killing it. Equal. Hi. I don't think she expected me to be there. I don't think she expected me to be there. They seriously not come get y'all? Oh, there she is. But no. once I got my associates, I did keep going to get my bachelor's, but I never finished the bachelor's program because of COVID. Um, COVID ended up like shutting everything down because I was working at the university while I was trying to get my bachelor's. And I did a couple years of that. I think it was like 2.5 or 3 years. I did change degree fields in the middle, so that's why I didn't like complete it. But um I did 2.5 years maybe because it got shut down. But the entire campus shut down for COVID. Like I was laid off, campus shut down. We were basically like auto passed through that last semester. And I just didn't go back. And it was one of those things. The reason was I did try to go back. I did try to enroll the semester after it reopened. And the professor, it was supposed to be online only, but he wanted to do hybrid. And when I voiced my concerns, like, hey, I don't think it's safe to cram 20 people in a little tiny room, given what's going on, he was like, well, too bad, it's a hybrid class. And it was like required for my degree field. And like it was what I needed to take next. So I was like, I'm gonna just take a break until it's safe to go back. And then I just never went back. Just never did it. Oh, this last semester was a beast, working every weekend, 16-hour day. Oh, geez. Unpaid. I'm so glad it's over. I bet, man. Take some time for yourself for sure. Why is it stuttering so bad? Take some time for yourself. Take a little break. That's some stuff. If stream crashes, it's because the weather's funky right now, so just bear with me. I will try to come back on stream. I will try to reappear. I have no idea where Hatch is. I know where she is, though. I know where she's at. I feel like Hatch is on top of that hill behind me. I'm not real sure, but that's what the feeling I'm getting. What is the feeling I'm getting? He was a very strange individual, that professor. Real talk, so. He, that did not surprise me, honestly. It did not surprise me. When he was adamant we meet up, I was like, sir, we're not doing that. But yeah. Yeah. That's why I haven't gone back yet. If the shop does really well and I can quit the grocery store gig, I will consider going back. But until that time, I don't want to deal with it. It's not another thing is it's not a degree I'm ever going to use, which is kind of the problem. It's like, am I ever going to use this? Probably not. But who knows? We'll see. Who knows what the future holds? Yes, he was actually a teacher I had when the university shut down for the rest of the semester. I was actively in his class, and he had to like, essentially, if you were in school when the shutdown happened, you basically auto passed all your classes. Except for probably like some more like strict teachers, you basically just passed. It was kind of just a universal, like, we're not going to make this more difficult on anybody. We're just gonna roll you through this. So I did auto pass his class. However, when I tried to take the next class after that, he was very weird. So I was like, I'll just wait. And now I'm a Twitch streamer, and we get sponsored on Saturdays by Gunnar. And it's, well, like I said, you really can't predict what's going to happen in your life. I do not know. Yeah. Now I'm a Twitch streamer. I am Twitch streamer. I was actually going to school when I started streaming, and then COVID happened, and I kind of kept streaming a little bit while I was like laid off and at home, but I really didn't get super into it until like 2021. Real talk. And it wasn't Twitch streaming that I was doing initially. I've only been on Twitch like 5-ish years. I was actually recording Let's Plays on YouTube when I was first starting into content creation. And that's when that's really what I was doing during March of 2020. It wasn't until 2021 around Marchish then that I actually started Twitch streaming like on the regular. It was forced into full online everything. I do better with online classes because I can deal with it anywhere. I prefer online classes. It's just staying motivated to log in and deal with it that I sometimes struggle with. But I would rather do an online class where I can just do all the assignments in one weekend and not have to think about it for a while versus having to show up to class every Monday at 10 a.m. I'm less likely to do that. So, but I do think it's cool that we do a little bit. We do have those options now. When I first was going to college, we did not have a lot of online options. We did not, because I'm old. I'm old. So. Anyway. Yeah, now I'm a Twitch streamer. And we do Gunnar segments on Saturdays. I'm a Capcom creator, a Dead by Daylight creator club person. Like, it's crazy. The stuff we've done is crazy. Crazy. Let me just pop over here real quick so that I can actually talk about the sponsored segment. Let me pick the ones I'm wearing. It's Digital Princess. There it is. All right. So, if you are just now tuning in, you do not know what we're doing. Every Saturday, we have a Gunnar sponsored segment for roughly the first 2 hours of stream. We started a little late tonight, so it's going to run a little late. In between DBD matches or Resi or whatever I'm playing, I do show off the options that Gunnar has because they make blue light blocking glasses. They have prescription glasses, non-prescription sunglasses. They're actually having that sale right now that you can see. And they do take insurance. If you want to click the RX tab, you can learn more about that. I've been working with them for almost a year now. They're a great company to work for. And I do love partnering with them, and I've gotten some really cool glasses out of it, which I'm happy about. I have the Siri ones in prescription, and actually have a regular pair of these that are prescription that I wear on occasion. These are the Dooms. They're my favorites. These are my favorite. But these are in the Amber Max tint, which I really, really like because sometimes when I'm streaming with all the lights, it's a headache. These are really nice. But right now I'm wearing the Tokidoki ones. When you're shopping over at the Gunnar website, it does benefit me greatly if you use code zombie or you use my link. And you can do command Gunnar in chat for that link. But code zombie, a lot of stuff is discounted by my code. If it's a pre-order or it's newer than 60 days, it may not get you a discount. And that's when you'll want to use my link. But for everything else, code zombie. So I get credit. Okay. Gunnar's sponsorship is the reason I've been able to pursue opening the shop. It's the reason I've been able to keep streaming. It's them. So thank you for the support. Thank you for shopping with them so that they continue to sponsor us. But anyway, I like online because I do it at my own pace. That's kind of my thing, right? Like if I want to sit down one Saturday morning with like 3 cups of coffee and knock out 6 or 7 units in an online class and then not have to worry about it for a few weeks. Like, that's what I want to do. Whereas going to class, you're moving at that pace versus with your online stuff. A lot of that stuff, like, you can access anytime. And so like the good teachers that have online courses, they'll let you access the whole class like up front and you can just go in there and like knock it out. And as long as you log back in to do like the comments or the forum stuff, like, you're good. It's pretty great. So if I go back, it'll be online. And I'll be doing everything from the shop. So, but I have no solid plans to go back to school at this time. It's just, it's going to be more debt. It's going to be a degree I'm not going to use. We'll see. We'll see. So there are other things I want to pursue first. So, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do first. That's what I'm going to do first. Anyway, I'm really excited. I think there's a pretty solid chance I hear about the shop this week. I thought for sure I'd hear next week, but I got to thinking about it and I just feel like they're probably taking their time moving from the shop I want into the shop they're getting. And then the shop that I want that they're leaving, that person's moving out of, it's going to need to be like repainted and stuff probably. So, and cleaned. They do like to clean and repaint and stuff before they let the next person in, which makes sense. So that's probably how that's going to go. Real talk. So I get it. If I don't hear anything in 7 days, I'm probably gonna roll up there next weekend and just be like, "Do we know anything?" But I don't wanna keep hounding them over email, and it'll only be if I run into somebody, like, in the hall. Because like, the last time I went up there just to visit and see what was going on, like, I ran into the director lady in the hallway, and she was like, "Oh, hey, this is where we're at." And I was like, "Cool." Um and so she was able to update me. I don't wanna, like, go bother her, but she's usually walking around and, like, she'll, like, initiate the conversation, and I'm cool with that. I just don't wanna be a pest. I've emailed her so much, I feel like a pest, so. I'm gonna take a really short break to run to the restroom. I will be right back. Do I have my BRB command anymore? I don't know that I do, actually. Alright, I'll see you in just a minute. Boop. There we go. Welcome back. Have a good... Oh, thank you. Have a good night. All right. All right. I wanted to look at something real quick. I wanted to see more pictures of this. So, I might have to actually go to the website. Hold on one second. Okay. I want to show you something. Boom, 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 boom. I think it's really weird that they did not put the regular Stream Deck on sale. All right, so it looks like it's still a Stream Deck. It just doesn't have it doesn't have the casing on it. Is that the case? Why am I coughing? So Stream Deck has just like the bare bones versions, and I'm wondering, yeah, okay. Actually, you can just you can actually just get this without it needing to be the entire Stream Deck. Okay, that's actually something I'm going to come back to then. I was looking at the module. If you can just get the module, like, it's $100 cheaper. All right, who we playing next? You know what? We haven't played a Wesker tonight. Let's play a Wesker. Wesker Bernie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. I think we got about 20 minutes left on our sponsored segment tonight. So, we're going to vibe. We're going to talk about Gunnars. We are going to see why my brother is shitposting on Instagram. Oh, he ran a hold on. He ran a 5K, got first place. That's funny. See, they do ads, which is fun. So you can follow Gunnar on socials, and sometimes I'm in their ads. Sometimes I'm in their ads. All right, what we got here? Only one flashlight. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with just one flashlight. Let's go. I didn't know he had a watch on his glove. He like lifted his hand up. There was a watch on it. That's funny. That is funny. I feel like this dress used to be a lot smaller on me, because the straps are not staying up now, and like they used to stay up fine. So I don't know if I've stretched it out or if it's I don't know. It just didn't fit anymore. There we go. But it's hot in this house, so what I'm doing. Why are we blowing stuff up already? We already blowing stuff up. Gotcha. Why are you in a locker? And why are you wounded? What? Oh, it's No Mither David. We're gonna have to let him live. We're gonna have to let No Mither David survive. No Mither David's gonna have to make it through. He's got to make it through. Because he's probably trying to adept David, so we're gonna not be like a big old jerk. We're gonna be less of a jerk. Let him go. Let him get out. Unless they don't get him off hook, of course. That's on them. If they don't get him off hook, that's not my fault. It's not my fault if they don't come get him, unfortunately. Okay. She's on the other side of the wall. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Twofer. All right. Oh, this match might be over. Oh, you know, sir, I really was going to let you live. Oh, good. Okay, they came and got you. Cool. Boop. Don't feel so bad if he died on first hook. I really, 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 really was going to feel bad about it. Got her. All right, everybody been hooked once. Everybody been hooked once. We good? We good, we good, we good? Everybody. And they're all going over there. Okay. Ooh, they're healing right next to me. That was funny. That's actually kind of funny. Sir, what are we doing? What are we doing? Confused. A little bit confused. Also, if the shop does really well and I am able to quit the grocery store and survive, and a stream keeps going, which I have every intention of it continuing, with a refocus when I have more free time. I am gonna rejoin the gym. Real talk. I'm going back to the gym. I had to cancel my membership when I moved, because I just didn't have the time for it or the energy. Also, I got like really sick when I moved home, so I didn't use my gym membership for like 2 months before I canceled it because I was still recovering. But I'm gonna rejoin. I'm gonna go back, even if I'm only going back for like the massage chairs. Technically, that's the reason I joined in the first place, was for the massage chairs. I'm not even gonna lie. I just worked out before I used them. I did. So it was like a reward. Hello. What? I am sitting. I'm sitting up. I'm not slouching, but thank you for checking on me. How are you? If you're lurking, that's cool too. I appreciate you. Got you. Got you. This match is not going great, but that's okay. I like when matches go bad because it's good for me. But I will uncross my legs. I'm actually not sitting on my legs right now, but I will uncross them because I do have my ankles crossed. I would show you the really pretty anklet I got. It's evil eye beads because I broke my evil eye bracelet a while back. So I replaced it with, because it's summer, with an evil eye anklet, but I can't show you because people on the internet are weird about feet. They're weird about feet. Who am I chasing? Oh, it's her. I mean, everybody else is dead except for Laura. Everybody's dead except for Laura. Throw it. I knew it. My goodness, it's been a while. I had to have a social media break. I don't blame you, man. I do not blame you. Sometimes you just gotta disconnect and exist for a little bit. Babes, I can see you. Babes, I can see you. Got you. Got you. I'm just vibing. Vibe. I'm just here. Having the best time. Ma'am? Where are you going? Oh, it's Laura. It's Laura, and she has not healed. Let's go. Come here, Laura. Come here, Laura. I like your sunglasses. Everybody's dead, like on Death Hook, except for her. So I'm just, even if it takes me 3 gens to chase her down, I'm just gonna chase her. I'm just gonna chase her down. It's fine. She's the only one that's not on Death Hook, so. Cool. I thought I could get her there before she sure got the pallet. Before she got the pallet. And I was right. I did. All right, now everybody's on Death Hook. So I can actually start dispatching people, but I am going to let the David live because I think he's adepting David. And I'm trying not to be a jerk about that because adepting David's like the most difficult one, I think, personally. Like you would have to like not play Survivor for like 6 months. And then just randomly try to adept David so you're at like the bottom of the MMR to make it easier on yourself. Because like a competent, like a semi-competent killer against a no-mither David is like it's the easiest thing to get them out of the game. So I don't know. I feel bad when I see a no-mither David. Now anybody else running no-mither, that's on them. That's their fault. Anybody else, that's their fault. But a no-mither David, you gotta let them live. You got to let them live. Whoops, I did not bounce. I meant to bounce. I did not bounce. Wesker's kind of hard to... It's not Blight. Like, with Blight, you know most of the time what you're going to, like, slide or bounce off of. But, like, Wesker sometimes just gets full stopped by things he should have glided by. Is this girl even paying attention? Kind of. Got her. Got her. Come here, baby girl. Come here. David, you got to tell David, don't do it. Don't, David, no, don't do it. David, no. No, David, no. Oh no, David, oh no. Sir, I was trying to let you actually, you know what? Actually, you got no mither. You can just stay there. You can just no mither your way off the ground is what you can do, sir. Cause like you got no mither. Like, leave me. I don't want to be involved. You deal with it. You pick yourself back up. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Sir. Got you. Boom. Burm. Yeah, okay. Stop it. I'm just gonna leave him on the ground again. I think Laura might be pointing to my pride flags. So I'm gonna let her and David just roll with it. They only got 1 gen left. They can do this. While I chase the Toledo. Chase the Toledo. Why would you let me do that? Why would you allow that? Don't be doing all that. Got you. Got you where I want you. Erky Durky. Let's see if they can get a gen done before I get back over to them. Because I feel like teamwork could make this happen. I feel like it could. I feel like teamwork could make this happen. They did not do a gen. Okay. Y'all. Get on the generator and do the generator and be done with the generator. There's only 3 of them. Pick one. Repair it. Leave. Pick one, repair it, and leave. And go away. Go away. Boom, boom, boom. this one time I was playing off stream. I was playing a hag. I don't even remember why. And I came up against this team of TTVers, and I was actually kind of excited about it because I was like, I'm gonna make some friends, right? I'm gonna play for real, but I'm gonna make some friends. I'll go say hi after the stream or after the game and like be chill and stuff. I played the game. I got like a 2 or a 3K. I don't really remember. And so I clicked into the first one's stream after the match, and he was dog cussing me for murdering his survivor. Just absolutely the most angry. And I was like, oh, never mind. And I did not make friends that day, unfortunately. I did not get to make friends that day. It made me big sad. It did make me sad. I was kind of sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was so ready to make some friends. I don't even remember his name. I have a Red Bull. Anyway, it's just a game. Play your silly little game and be silly about it. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Silly little game. Silly little game. Oop. All right, time to go. Time to leave. Time to leave. I made friends with the one that liked my pride flags and with the adept, the no mither David, because I think he's trying to adept. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. He's no mither. Like, he can just pick himself up. It's not that big a deal. Thank you for the flashlight, by the way. I appreciate it. Y'all are very cute. Very cute. I think he wanted to crawl out the gate. Real talk. Time to go. Sir, I will grab you. Okay. I was gonna say, like, when it's a Wesker, you gotta go. You gots to leave if it's Wesker. Because he'll just grab you at the gate and pick you up. Grab you and pick you up. All right, guys. So let me go over here and let me go over here. And we're going to just do one little last look as our sponsored segment winds down. Gunnar is our sponsor tonight. They make blue light blocking glasses. They are having a BOGO on their glasses right now. If you buy some sunglasses, they're going to send you the Mavericks for free. And you don't need a code for this. But the Mavericks, let's see where they're at. Hold on one second. Are right here. These are the ones that are going to send you. And they're pretty cool. I actually do like these. They've been our sponsor for almost a year now. It's been great working with them. And when you're shopping over there, it benefits me as well. So if you are in the market for a new pair of blue light blocking glasses, they do prescription, they do non-prescription. They even take insurance. You can click the little tab up here that says RX. And you're going to use code zombie, or you're going to use my link that's in chat. And I get credit for that if you do. So I appreciate it. We haven't quite ended the segment yet, but I just wanted to be prepared, and I wanted to give you guys one last look at the website, just so you know what's going on with our little sponsored segment. What time is it? 8:49. Okay, yeah, we got a late start tonight on that sponsored segment, so that makes sense. But yeah. Gonna head out, have a good stream. Already read that. This week, I will be streaming tomorrow. It'll be a normal stream. Tuesday should be the speed run. Thursday will be a normal stream. Saturday will be the Gunnar stream. So that's the week at a glance. So you guys know when I'm streaming. If you are watching over on the Gunnar website, hop on over to twitch.tv/ZombeeAttack and say hi. Tell me what your favorite pair of Gunnars are. Mine are the Dooms in Amber Max. So check those out. If you have been hanging out with us all night, I super duper appreciate you. Have an amazing night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, and use code ZOMBIE. That's what I meant to say. Code zombie. Anyway. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, no. I had a good day and a good night, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are absolutely amazing. We will be celebrating Bolter's birthday party in June. We'll be gearing up for that soon. I didn't want to have too much info on it tonight because, it's sponsored segment, doing other stuff. But I'll have some more info for you as it gets planned. I'm still planning it. Yeah.